Hey guys, good morning. So I'm very excited for today because today is going to kick off the little series I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks on, let's just say, different problems that really help embarrassing, different products that help very embarrassing things. Now, everybody, and I hear it all the time from you guys, knows that I'm very blunt. I speak about things that a lot of girls that do videos probably wouldn't address the issue just because they're embarrassed or it's an embarrassing issue, but it's there, these problems are there, these things happen, and why not give you guys information on how to help it instead of kind of just pushing the issue away and just not talking about it and acting like it doesn't happen, because it happens. Now the issue I'm talking about is excessive sweating, whether it be your hands, armpits, feet, back, legs, whatever. Excessive sweating. I'm even going to be showing you guys, probably in my next video, if you have a oily, stinky scalp, how to get rid of that odor as well. So this is just going to be a very stinky series, let's just put it that way. So I'm going to start off with the first company, one of the ones that I'm very, kind of like drawn in by, because their products are very, like, I don't know, like they're kind of like, they look like high tech or something, like they're just so cool. And that's the line called Klima. Now the company website is klimadeodorant.com, and basically what Klima does is they have a very wide and large variety of different products that help with excessive sweating, stinky or sweaty feet, as well as palm sweats. Now let me just say, palm sweating is one of the worst things, because if you're a professional and you go to meet a client, or even if you're not like a professional and just anything, like you can come off very rude because of your self-consciousness. Like somebody may stick their hand out to shake and you know maybe you're nervous at a job interview and your palm is just sweating away and you kind of pull back and hesitate. That can come off as you being a very rude person and kind of make the other person feel like, well, why are they not touching me? Do I look dirty? Do I smell like? So it can just be a big catastrophe. So with that said, I'm going to be talking about some products that will definitely help. First thing I'm going to start off with is the antiperspirant by Klima. Now this is just so, like, I don't know, it's just so different than your average, deodorants or antiperspirants for sweating. It comes in a very like high-tech, modern-day bottle. It's just very attractive. It doesn't even look like a deodorant. It kind of looks like an Axe body spray or something. And basically, this is dermatologist recommended, and it is prescription strength. It's antiperspirant that basically dries out your armpit for up to 5 days. You can shower, you can swim, and you don't even need to reapply. Now, excessive sweaters like myself, you may need to reapply, but if you have excessive sweating but it's not as bad, probably as mine, then you may not. Now, I'm psyched about this. I'm going to start using this tomorrow because there's another product I'm using today that I wanted to review, and I will have a full detail on all these products. So if you guys have a full detailed review on every product, I'm going to do one big video talking about all of them. So this is the Klima antiperspirant, and basically how you use this is you take your shower, make sure your armpit is completely dry, not even one little dab of moisture. You're going to spray 4 to 6 sprays under each armpit. Then you're going to, what I would do is leave my armpits like this. You're going to feel like they're wet. It's going to dry up and you're ready to go. You're good to go. You can shower, you can swim, you can do whatever. You're good for 5 days. This is a money-back guarantee product, so sounds really amazing. I do have a whole little press kit that I was given on these different products that have the prices, but I'm going to just maybe put them in the link. So that's that. Maybe I'll put them down below, and I'll put the link to this website. So that's the first thing. If you need a new antiperspirant to try to stop your sweating, now I know they sell clinical strength antiperspirants like Secret or whatever. Let me just say I bought them. They were like $12 to $13 and they do not work. So I'm really looking forward to trying the Klima antiperspirant. Very modern day looking. I love it. Now, for all you feet sweaters, they have a Sure foot spray. Now this is basically the same type of thing. 5 days, your feet will be completely dry, protected. So if you're wearing heels and you have sweaty feet and you're walking down a staircase, which I know a lot of you guys have done in heels, if your feet are sweating, it's like you're slipping out of your shoes. Now I don't really have a foot problem or a foot odor problem. Even my excessive sweating isn't really an odor problem. It's more of just water. It's like excessive water that I just cannot get rid of. Like, excuse me. And what you tend to do when you're sweating is clinch up like this because you don't want people to see any sweat marks that you may be having. But with that said, I want to introduce this, which is the Klima Sure Foot Spray for people who suffer from sweaty feet. Now what you do with this, it's the same type of bottle. You're going to take a shower, dry your feet off, and you're going to spray this 3 to 4 times on your feet, let dry, and then you're going to go. For 5 days, you can shower, you can swim, you can do whatever, and this is going to keep you completely protected from any kind of excessive foot sweat. So you don't got to worry about your slippers or shoes sliding off for 5 days at least. Now, this may take a full week or a little while, it says, to get to completely have like the full effect. So you may have to like just give it a full week before to get its full effectiveness is basically what I'm saying. It's going to take a week to get used to your body. So if you notice a little bit of sweating after you first apply it, give it a little bit of time and then try it again. And your next time that you use it, you should be good. So that's those two. Now, this is for anybody and everybody, even if you don't have excessive sweat. If you use, say you are in love with your deodorant and you said, I do not want to change deodorants. Klima sounds great, but I just, I want to stick with my clinical strength deodorant from Secret, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Klima came up with this amazing new thing. There's 3 different scents, and basically what this is a, it's called High Five, and it's a deodorant booster. Basically what this is you put your regular deodorant on, you go about your day. When you feel like you have to freshen up or maybe your deodorant just isn't holding up long enough, this re-energizes your deodorant and kind of like reactivates it and makes it work as if you just put it on. Now, let me just say the scents are to die for. This is an Autumn Rain, and I have Tropical Island, and they smell amazing. So not only does it boost your whatever deodorant you're wearing to work more effective, but it also gives you a really fresh scent. Now, basically what you do with this is you're just going to spray under your arm to regenerize your deodorant and go. What's more attractive is the fact that I know I carry deodorant around in my purse, and even though, I feel very like I'm an adult, I'm kind of mature, but it can be embarrassing, but it doesn't embarrass me, the fact that I carry deodorant. It may embarrass somebody else. So what's really cool is you have this in your purse, which basically just looks like a hand sanitizer or like a body spray, and nobody will even know that it's for like any kind of BO or deodorant. So that's really, really cool. I really love these. And again, I'll put the link below for everything and the prices so you guys can get to see how much they cost, and the link, of course, to order. Now, like I said, I'll have a full detailed review on each product, how it worked, how long I used it for, when I needed to reapply, and then you guys can watch that review. But this is just kind of like introducing the products, showing you guys what's out there, because a lot of these products I never even knew existed. Now, one of the products that I have, say you're an excessive sweater and you have like a body odor with that. Well, this right here is the Klima Ice Over Deodorant Soap. This is natural. It has lemongrass and tea tree, essential oils from tea tree, sage, and lemongrass. This takes away any kind of like body odor. Now, if you're having body odor, it may not be from sweating under your armpits. Sometimes a really bad body odor just comes from out your skin. So using this all over and washing with it will give you a fresh scent, but it will help mask that scent. So throughout your day, you're not smelling like a garbage can. I'm sorry, but I said it. It stinks. BO is disgusting. I've walked past people in lines where I'm just like, it's almost like you feel bad for the person because maybe they just can't help it. It's not that they're not clean. They may not just be able to help it. So it's definitely cool to talk about these issues and not try to act like they're not there. So this is what the lemongrass what is it called again? Ice Over Deodorant Soap. Now, I don't really have any problems with like stinking or anything, but I am going to try to use this just because the scent is so lovely, and with summer coming, we all could use a little boost to keep us fresh and clean. Now, back to the sweaty feet. There's actually a company called Carnation Foot Care, and the website silversock.co.uk. Now, these socks are so amazing. They're actually socks that keep your feet warmer in the winter and cool in the summer. They eliminate odor by neutralizing its principal cause, inhibits the growth of odor-causing bacteria, and they reduce static electricity. This is just a simple pair of socks that you can get to keep your feet fresh, dry, and kind of just really get to the problem and get rid of the odor altogether while you're wearing your socks. What's really bad, and I feel really bad for people that have really smelly feet, is no matter how many pairs of shoes they buy, they're just ruining them left and right, because when you have a foot smelling problem, it just doesn't go away. Like, it's kind of, some are so extreme that they have to have like prescription drugs, intervene. Like, so it's really sad that some people have to go through that. But if you're just having like a mild to like moderate kind of foot problem, these could be really, really good to help you. These may not help everybody. Like I said, if you have to see a doctor because it's just really, really that bad, then these may not be as effective as they would be for somebody who has the problem, but it's not like a problem where they have to see a doctor because it's so bad. So these are just trying, like, I just want to make that known so you guys know that you don't go purchase something and you have like a, real problem that you have to see a doctor for, and you may wonder why they don't work. That might be the reason. But these are really, really, when they made these products, they focused more on like the problem and just getting to the problem and helping you guys with the sweating. And it just is a really cool product to try to, help you, like, it's not ultimately going to cure your problem, but it's going to help you deal with your problem. That's what I should say right there. That's what I wanted to say. Now, I'm going to go to this product. Now, if you own a pair of these and you plan on wearing these in the summer, even these slippers, and especially these, then you need these. And what these are is they're called mint toes. And these are, again, by Klima. These are clinical strength. And basically, this is a way to keep your feet fresh and clean. Now, I recommend these to every girl who wears flip-flops. If you wear flip-flops, your flip-flops and your feet are going to get dirty. That's just the way it is. You're walking, your whole foot's exposed. Dirt, things are going to come up, dirt's going to get in between your flip-flops, your feet are going to be dirty. So these are really good to throw in your gym bag, keep in your car, just to freshen up your feet. They are antibacterial, antiperspirant, and anti-fungalicious. So these are really cool. There's 30 wipes in here. Now, I went to try on shoes. I showed you guys my snakeskin shoes at Target, and if they're walking on my hardwood floors, which I have 3 kids, they get dirty like that and dusty, and I run outside to get the mail and bare feet and stuff, and then I put on sneakers that are old sneakers they had when I ran out. They were old sneakers. I had no socks on. I just sometimes when I go, like, I do wear like little thin, like, disposable socks when I try on shoes. Let's just say I was glad to have these yesterday, because it's really embarrassing, having dirty feet, but wearing sweaty, nasty shoes from like last year and trying on heels and shoes where other people are going to put their feet into them. That's disgusting. And I really got to put these to the test, and let's just say they were amazing. They made my feet feel so fresh. It felt like I just walked out of a shower. So I got to use these yesterday when I tried on my shoes. I've been around people before where, like, it turned me off so bad where I walked out of a shoe store because somebody's foot smelled so bad and was just so dirty that I just couldn't do it. Like, I just felt like they were contaminating the shoes. You don't want someone thinking of you like that, so definitely try these. These are amazing, let me just say. And they're basically these little wipes, but the scent of them is so unique. It's kind of like spearmint, but you can tell it definitely has something in there that's like working and helping kill the bacteria and the problems. They don't have an alcohol scent. They have like a more refreshing scent. Okay, now I do have another roll-on antiperspirant, but I left that in the other room, so that'll be in one of the next videos. let's just say when I opened this big box of goodies, there was so much stuff. I'm also going to be showing you guys, you know, like that pimple type zapper, but this one is amazing. You never have to replace the head. I'm going to be doing videos talking about all the different gross subjects, so keep your eye out for that. Now, one of my favorite products that I mentioned to you guys before, the Hyper Armor High Performance Sweat Pads. Basically what these are pads that are safe on all fabric. They're good for men and women. They are highly absorbent, and they're for I can't pronounce the word, but for really bad sweaters. What they are they're these little inserts that you put inside your coat, shirt, jacket, whatever you want. These allow you to like go beyond clothing that you've never been able to wear before. I cannot wear gray, dark brown, certain color shirts because I will have sweat marks, which are disgusting. I actually been trying to wear this jacket the entire time, but I'm not sweating right now. So I just want to say that 100% the one product's working, because right now this jacket right here would have been soaked. However, on this side, I do have one of the pads in. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And my arm is as dry as can be. I cannot believe that my armpit's not sweating, because I wanted this to be soaked by the time the end of this video was over so I could show you the difference, but we'll have a demo later on. So basically what you do with this is you're going to grab one of your jackets, and you're just going to fold it over. It has adhesive on the back. Now, the first side is cloth, but the other side's kind of that like plasticky, kind of reminds you of like a diaper or like a chuck pad that they have in hospitals. You're just going to fold this over and insert it. Take the tabs off the back, and it will stick right to your jacket. You're good to go. You're not going to have any sweat. It will not leak through. I actually was wearing this jacket today. When I was out this morning, I actually put the gray one on so I could try to show you guys the sweating, but this is the one I had on. Still got the pad in. My jacket's as dry as can be, and this is what I wore. Now, if I didn't have these pads in, I would not be able to wear a tight denim jacket. I would not be able to wear a gray sweat jacket. I'd be able to be limited to black and white is all I could wear. So these really give you freedom to wear any type of texture materials, any color materials, and any tightness of jackets. So definitely check out these pads. I talked about them before, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway with another website later on this week. So if you guys want to get to trying different products that are for excessive sweating, like I said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So keep updated on the video. So that's pretty much it. I do want to thank Klima, Deodorant.com so much just for all these products, and I absolutely love the fact that I'm doing this video for you guys. Stay tuned for another 2 weeks. We got 14 or 13 more days of stinky, helping, problem-solving videos. Now, if you guys want to stay tuned, I'm going to be back with a video all about trying to get rid of that stinky scalp. So I will be back shortly with that, as well as the pimple eliminator. So, yay! But I do want to say thank you again to the group who sponsored me these products. Thanks a lot. I love them. I'm like excited to try them, and I hope you guys, this was very helpful. So go check out KlimaDeodorant.com and have a sweat-proof day. Bye, guys.